Cheer. What's going on? You guys are now listening to the Krime Payz podcast, episode 16.
What's up, dog? What's up?
It's your host, Mr. Sanchez. I got my co-host,
Cross-eyed Glizzy.
Alex Vibe 305, and a very special guest. We got Celine the Dream R6. Round of applause for Celine the Dream R6.
Thank you for being here. So how many day quarantine are we in now?
We're on, I believe, 3.
Yeah, I think I'm like on day 6, bro.
I'm on day 2.
You're on day 2?
Yeah, day 2.
How about you,
3,
Alex?
and I keep
None
on
of
leaving
us
my
are
crib.
sick that we know about, but
No, man, we're all pretty healthy, thank God.
I've been having a tickle in my throat for the last.
Every time
Dude,
I get
tickle
that
in my throat
tickle,
a lot, dude.
I get scared.
Dude, I have a tickle in my throat, and just in case, that's why I have the bandana around my neck.
I know that the allergies
because
are
Frank
high.
will kick my ass if I fucking.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh.
Christ. What else we got? We got Celine. She brought us a homemade candle.
Oh shit,
Some
you
I
made
made it
scratch.
fresh.
You made that?
today. So I made it with a soy base. Okay, smells like a white tea and ginger.
See, that's why we need women in the studio. You know, they bring that vibe.
Little
The
vibe.
soy, the ginger,
Little
the,
vibe.
the good vibes.
Nice.
Best vibes.
Yeah, we're usually
Finest vibes.
we're usually on hate overload over here. We got
for sure.
we got a lot of hate in our heart. We're overcoming.
Well, now we're gonna stink up the joint. Something nice.
Yeah.
Every day we strive to overcome negative energy, and it's hard. It's easy to be negative in these times, man. I gotta catch myself and be like, "Yo, relax,
So it's a weird situation we're in. Shit is weird.
dude." I never seen anything like this ever.
You go outside, it's beautiful. The weather's clear, it's beautiful, but it's chaos.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Just lost my job, man.
Well, me and Glizzy, we went through that last week. We were you were stunning on us. You were yeah, he was.
Lost my job.
Yeah, he had a job. Look at him now.
Me and him were going through unemployment, that panic you get when you lose your job. And then Alex was like, "Oh, I still got my job and shit." And
So I still have a job, but we're close.
Yeah.
They haven't given us really a date, more or less, when we'll be coming back. But for the most part,
Well, same over here. I mean, I still have the job. It's
Yeah.
just it's shut down. And
so
Yeah.
Celine the goat is she's a I guess you call that hair designer.
yeah, I'm a hairstylist.
but a badass hairstylist.
yes, the finest.
And I'm not saying that
The
because
best.
you're my friend. You know what I'm saying? You really are a dope hairstylist. So any females that are listening to this and you really want to get high end beauty stuff done, holla at Celine. We'll put her IG in the description. You guys check out her work and you see how dope she is.
Because in the end of times, you can either die ugly or you can die with your hair being, fresh. So
fresh.
Hit her up.
The freshest.
Yeah.
So my Instagram
Facts.
is Celine Hair Artist.
There you go.
Check me out. Yeah.
And
we'll
like-
have that right there, and I'll put it right up there where she pointed.
Maybe you
Word.
could do a cross-eyed God's
Right
hair
here.
because
Yeah, I got you, son. I got you.
Hey, I can't get a haircut because all my barber shops are closed.
You know
and
what
my
they're doing
barber
at the
stopped.
you know what they're doing at the barbershops now? They're making everybody wait in their car. Right? So what you do is let's say you have an appointment, you wait outside and then the barber goes to your car and he gets you out and they only have 2 people in the barbershop, 2 customers at a time.
No, not my barber shop. They completely shut down. That's why I don't got a haircut.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my boy was telling me today he was outside waiting for his barber and they were bringing in 2 people at a time.
I wish my barber shop did that, but my barber shop's over there in the ghetto. They don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I packed my shit up.
How do you feel about
I'm
that?
like, I'm gonna just take everything home with me, and so I'm doing concierge service
Oh, what's that?
here and there. Just going to a few local clients just to kind of keep
Oh, okay.
income coming in.
That's
'Cause
dope.
Right now, it's like.
Yeah.
Thankfully, like my job is with my hands. I could pretty much take it anywhere.
That's true. I'm good with my hands too.
Yeah.
If anybody's listening and you need personal bodyguard work, security work, or anything like that, if you have a business and you need to move something
He's
around,
good with his hands.
holla at me, man.
So,
Yeah.
well, tomorrow I go into my job and I'm gonna help them do a deep cleaning. Just me and my homie. That way I can make some money because a month without a job, dude, that's crazy, dude. You can't pay rent, phone,
That's
cars,
That's the worst part. I don't know. I think there's stuff they're not telling us about this thing, man. Because like if you look a couple years ago when they had the swine flu, it killed 14,000 Americans, was it? And they didn't shut down one business, dude. And this thing has killed maybe, I don't know, like less than 100 Americans, and everything shut down.
Yeah, dude, it's weird, dude. It has to be even more serious. And did you see? They were saying how Trump said he's gonna give every family $1,000. Dude, that's impossible, dude. So to all that news, I see that news article go out.
He said that they got $1 trillion, right? So I'm like, well, how the hell y'all just sitting on $1 trillion? As a, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could have done a lot of money with that $1 trillion. You know, we could have got free healthcare. We could have got a lot of shit for that. Even though, I don't want free healthcare. I don't want anything free from my government. I just want something reasonable. Like charging me. I'm a healthy person. Charging me $700 a month for medical insurance is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're sitting on $1 trillion for shits and gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe he took it out of the natural disaster funds or whatever.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah.
There you go. But
I don't know. I'm hearing from like some of my clients, like one of them, she works for like risk management Carnival, and she's telling me like it's expected to even go on until like August, which is crazy. Like I can't even imagine going a few weeks without work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A few months.
All the way to August without a job, dude, I wouldn't make it.
Now a lot of people aren't getting the 30-day furlough thing. They're just getting clapped. They're just getting fired on the spot. And they're like, sorry, you're fired.
Yo, let me tell you what. If they're gonna shut down all these businesses, I felt like they should have at least told like everyone's landlords, the people that are renting, the car insurance, be like, yo, hold it.
The problem with the problem with that is that your landlord might not own the house. He might have a mortgage and he's renting it out to you. So if the government says no, let so and so live in your house for free, now you're gonna kill the landlord.
Yeah, but the mortgage should stop too. That's the banks.
Yeah,
the banks,
the
government.
exactly.
You know what I mean? They could do something.
No, you're 100%.
Pause everything.
You're 100% right on that.
But I'm not trying to say, yo, give me a free ride. But dude, if you're gonna take my job away, at least
and freaking quarantine, make me stay in my house, dude. Right now I'm being civil because I have a little bit of money saved in the bank, and I have a hope that in 30 days I'm gonna get back to work. And I called my little bills and I told them I'm not gonna make it this month, and they were like, cool. But the second that I don't have hope anymore, for me, things are going to get dark, and I don't know about the rest of the world. Dude, I imagine that's when people are really going to start freaking out. Yeah,
for a month, that's how much I think it should go tops for me. After a month, dude, I'm going to start having problems paying for stuff. Like my car insurance isn't going to stop. They're not going to be like, oh, all right, you don't have to pay it. They don't care. Yeah. Dude, I have a mortgage.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about play money. I'm talking about like rice and beans money. Like in a couple months, I'm not gonna have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Me too.
People
I don't have that much saved up.
When they get desperate. So yeah.
How do you feel about the 30-day shutdown on your job? You cool with it? Because a lot of people are actually cool with it. They didn't want to be at work.
I mean, I thoroughly like going to work. I don't know that I can go 30 days without work. Mm-hmm. I really don't think that I could do it. Thankfully, I'm in a position where I have really loyal clients that I can still, communicate with and still, do stuff. But 30 days without work, like, it's tough. Yeah. Thankfully, I just did my taxes, so I have, a good amount coming back to me right now, and I have a good amount saved up. So right now I'm good, but yeah.
Like I can like dig into my 401k, but they're so greasy. Like if I want to pull the money out, they want to charge me $6,000 of my own money to pull my money out.
That's right.
So it's like I have the money there in case of emergency, but if I pull it, I'm like, dude. It's like, imagine there was an ATM fee of $6,000 to get to your money.
I would never.
You would never do it, right?
Never pull my money out,
dude. What the hell, man? This shit's getting crazy. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then also, I saw a thing, but from an unreliable source, Facebook, but that they wanted the tax money back. That they were gonna take the tax money back.
What?
Nah, that's cap.
Yeah. I was assuming, but dude, if they wanted the tax money back, you're gonna have to fight me.
There's a lot of misinformation on Facebook. Like people post shit and then other people just repost it. Like some people say there was like 5 confirmed corona cases in the hospital in my neighborhood, and that was bullshit. That was not true. And mad people, reposted it and shit like that. Yeah,
the Facebook has a lot of fake news right now with it. They were cutting down on that. They were doing the same thing as YouTube. They're gonna hit the corona.
Yeah. Alex, how long are you going to go without work before things get uncivil?
When people start getting hungry.
Yeah.
people start getting hungry, you get aggressive, and then you get desperate.
You know what I think, bro?
Scary.
Yeah, like a lot of people have this like think about how things would go down, but as soon as people start getting hungry, you're right, you're 100% right. And if your neighbor's starving and his kids are starving and you're not starving and he can see you're not starving, that's when you're really gonna have problems, you know, because people are spiteful. Besides, they might not break into your house and take all your shit, but they might burn your house down just out of spite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got food? He got food? No,
That's
he don't want to share it? Hold up.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
gotta
That's,
remember.
that's
sick.
nature's instinct. That's your
Yeah.
natural, you know. That's why you need to link up with your friends now. Start creating clans, communities.
Yeah, bro, you're right about that, dude. It's big because we're
You
so...
will not make this alone.
Yeah, bro, absolutely. You know, now we're learning community again, and everybody's in shock about having to have a community now because the cell phone has took us away from everybody. You know, everybody's isolated and nobody knocks on your door anymore. And every time somebody calls you, you freaking hang up their call. You tell them, yo, text me. It's like you don't want anything to do with anybody. But I mean, the way this is going, everybody's gonna have to retrain themselves.
You have to actually talk with people with your mouth.
Yeah.
Now,
Hey.
can you imagine if we had to do the self quarantine and not have Wi-Fi?
No, that would
Like,
be crazy.
if you had no signal,
Yeah.
would you still be able to self quarantine, or would that completely debilitate like your life?
I mean, it was sinking me into a deep depression, probably.
Like I went on my IG and I saw like on my Explore feed, I saw like a bunch of IG models still like posting like hours ago them with like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, their titties out, their ass on. Like,
Yeah, they're
you
still
just
having
like,
fun.
You're still doing this shit. Like the fucking world's like on the brink of we don't know. And you're over here being a thought.
But
still
I
on
want to
IG.
know where they're doing this at because I was on the same thing and they were like poolside and people were bringing them burgers and bottle service. I'm like, dude, where? Because I can't even get a Slurpee out here, dog.
I'm eating canned mussels.
Yeah,
From a
you
can.
are.
All right, I had canned oysters yesterday, and let me tell you, the mussels are way better.
Yeah. Fuck oysters.
All right,
Fuck canned oysters.
Yeah, I see
I
this.
might eat the rice next week, but right now the protein's mussels, but it's just
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, and I'm not doing so good on my food rationing because like I bought all this stuff and I'm eating way more than I'm supposed to. I'm like
Killed all
I'm,
the snacks.
I'm not losing weight, I'm gaining it, dog. You know what I'm saying? And Glizzy's no help, dude. He came over here with the biggest bag of cereal you've
Dude.
ever seen, the fruity of all the loops.
Yo, dude, man, I like cereal, and let me tell you, quarantine time, cereal time for me. You know
Dude,
what I
I
mean?
swear to
I
God,
love cereal.
I
I
got
can eat
lots of
cereal
milk.
any time of day.
Cereals are amazing, bro.
Nighttime is preferred.
I woke up and
Exactly, same.
I woke up hungry and I ate half a thing of an Entenmann's pound cake and like two blueberry muffins from Walmart.
Mad gluten.
I should work better on my rationing skills, huh?
Yeah, dude. Everybody should be fasting. You know what I'm saying? Number one, it boosts your immune system. Number two, your food's gonna go way longer. You know what I'm saying? And three, everybody's gonna lose weight. And as Americans, we all know we all need to lose a couple pounds, some more than others.
And you gotta drink piss because it has
No.
what was that?
No.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Can I finish?
You're out here drinking
Can
your
I
own
finish?
piss, guys?
Can I finish or no? You guys didn't let me finish. You drink the piss because it has the antibodies in it, and you drink it.
This is facts.
I don't know. That's what the
I don't
internet said.
know.
I don't know,
Internet fact check that.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and I'm
Leave
gonna
it
let
in
you
the
guys know how it
comments.
is.
but dude, I'll tell you what.
Social
I don't,
distancing.
dude. If I drink my piss, we're at like a different time. Like, dude, we're like
Nah,
7
but-
months deep, still no job, and they cut the water off because the virus is in the water.
Wow.
now.
What if the vaccine was in your poo and you had to eat your poo to be 100% vaccinated? Would you do it?
I don't know.
I would, yo.
I don't know, dude. I
Spread
don't
that
know.
shit like Nutella. You
It
heard?
depends. Do I have it?
Yeah.
If I have it, I'll make a poop sandwich. But if I don't have it, dude, I don't see the reason to eat my poop.
I can see if you can like
I'll put lettuce.
encapsulate it, if you can like make it into like a pill and just swallow it.
Oh my god.
If it was
I just
That I
said that.
could do.
I said that for entertainment purposes.
if it was poop, I'd put it like mayonnaise. Put lettuce, tomatoes,
Savage.
onions.
Gourmet.
Stack it up with meat, and then the poop will be like the mayo for it.
Yeah.
But like,
That's
I would have to eat it fast with like a large Diet Coke.
With this whole Corona thing, are you eating butts or no?
No.
No, you're not eating butts at this time.
No, I'm not even. If a girl hits me up to come over, I'm not going nowhere. You see me go out, dude. I made a mask out of a bra. I don't have it with me right now. Otherwise, I'd show them. But I made a mask out of a bra, yo. When I'm walking or when I skateboarded to your crib, I keep it on my face at all times. Or I put the bandana up if I don't have it. That's why I keep it around my neck. If I want to cough, I'll put it in bandana just in case. You never know.
Dude, and you're like a habitual cougher, dude. Every time you cough, it hurts me inside.
Dude, yeah, because I already cough as it is. So now Corona comes and I'm coughing and I'm like, dude, I don't know. I don't know, dude.
That's why he's got the bandana on his neck. Not because he's trying to be fashionable. It's because he coughs every 5 seconds.
Yeah, so just so I don't freak no one out, you know? And I coughed at Publix when I went to go get a steak, and they looked at me funny already.
Yeah, I'm looking at everybody funny.
I went... and the whole line looks back.
Yeah, man, I got allergies, and people are looking at me crazy right now, too.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. For some reason, my allergies have been kicking up, too.
Yeah. Crazy right now.
But fuck it. What are you going to do?
You guys may have Corona.
Have you guys read up on any
I gotta bleep that out.
conspiracy theories?
I saw one that has something to do with Bill Gates, and he like patented the word corona or some shit, and fucking supposedly he has he invested a bunch of money like 2 years ago in this vaccine company, and like this week he stepped down from the CEO of Microsoft. So this is what I heard on the thing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
They're saying that a lot of CEOs step down every year, but there's just like an abundance of like, they're saying Disney, the CEO of Bill Gates, he stepped down. Who else? Like 3 other pretty big companies.
Yeah, I saw that was a huge list. That was a huge list.
Maybe there's something to it. I know he had a TED talk like 2 years ago talking about that we need to prepare for like a pandemic.
Yeah.
And that was on TED Talk. You can Google that and find that out. So maybe, the conspiracy theory is just kind of adding that up. But I read that they believe that maybe it's the 5G that's lowering people's immune systems, especially older people.
Yeah.
5G on the phone?
5G from the network towers. Because apparently it runs at 60 hertz, and that fucks around with the oxygen absorption in your cells.
Yeah, dude. I saw like...
Allegedly.
Yeah, the dudes...
Allegedly, yeah.
The dudes who like install that, they made like YouTube videos about how dangerous it was and how they had to wear these crazy suits to install the tower, the shit on the towers up there.
They just put one up next to my house.
Yeah.
Weird times.
I mean, conspiracy theory or no conspiracy theory, whoever or whatever or is behind this is effective. They literally shut us down completely. Worse than any 9/11 terrorist attack, worse than any war crime. This shit has Americans shook. It's got us broke. And our government's got it. I don't know what they got their hands full.
Again, we're still at the tip of the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I wonder? If, all right, let's say everything was to go to crap and everyone got corona, people are dying and the streets are empty. Will the Wi-Fi still work?
Of course.
That's a good question.
Nah, I think someone has to run it.
Yeah, I think of those people that work at Comcast. If they don't go to work, who knows how long it'll go on.
Yeah, they can't just last up there forever.
Because that shit's fragile. All that shit's fragile.
But all that runs off of like different like towers and stuff. Not like you may lose connection to your house before you lose the network itself loses connection.
Yeah.
Well, I know one thing. I know that if this is the end times, don't panic. Well, I don't really panic because I know that I'm not going to last very long. The first wave of badness, I'll probably be dust with the wind there.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm a habitual overreactor.
Yeah.
So as soon as I see something going on, I'm like, hey.
Nah, for sure. Frank has to survive, and I'm gonna survive too.
Yeah, no,
and
I'm gonna survive that.
Load up on all the finest weaponry, and
Glizzy will definitely survive out of all of us. He'll be one of the last ones left.
I'm gonna make sure, unless I do some.
Number one, he's been sucking on Chinese vape juice since he was a kid, so he's built up immune systems. He works well under violent pressure. He knows how to get out of it, move out of it. He knows how to calm people down. Glizzy will end up being like Caesar from Planet of the Apes,
I feel like they would enslave him and use him as a sex worker.
He'll be a low key leader, yeah.
Not me, dude. I have a gun, and either if they're gonna try to enslave me, I'll try to take them out. If that don't work, I'm taking myself out because I'm not gonna deal with all that.
Yeah, what's the kid from the Terminator?
Allegedly.
John Connor.
Connor. Young Glizzy, a.k.a. Young Connor.
Young Connor.
Protector of the free world.
Yeah, dude.
Just saying, if this ends with Terminator and a bunch of robots walking around and Corona, I'm gonna bleep that out. And all this stuff and the government is the one that implanted it. That's a conspiracy. That's the one
it's
I
not-
seen.
Bro, that's
I seen
yeah,
that
but
one.
that our government ain't behind this though. I think another government might be behind it. Somebody who we pissed off royally, they might be behind it. You know what I'm saying? But this is bad for us.
Yeah.
You know, this is
This
our
is
money.
horrible
Man.
for everybody.
Yeah, nah, but I
Yeah, and it's the whole world. I don't mean to cut you off, but the whole world is doing this too. Like sometimes we get closed in our own little life and in our own little bubble, and we don't realize like people in like Tokyo are being quarantined. People in India are in quarantine. Like the whole world is quarantined. You know.
Yeah, you better cover that mouth up. Okay.
Dude, I do. You
Cover
saw
that
the
mouth.
and the bandana stays on for a minute. That
that
way,
mouth.
nothing spreads. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to give no one the zombie apocalypse.
If you got it,
virus.
we're all fucked.
But
Yeah,
no
I don't got
joke.
it though. I don't really. I stay in my car. Stay at the crib, either my crib or here.
No joke though, like this is definitely a big wake up call when it comes to like how prepared we are for
Yeah.
something like this. Thankfully, this isn't as like lethal as like Ebola and some of the other things that have come around.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like, can
Actually,
you imagine if
those
this was
things-
like really lethal?
Those
like
things
that?
are
Like,
more lethal.
Yeah.
That's what's confusing to me. Like if you look at the numbers, those things, Ebola, Zika virus, those killed way more people, and there's not this response. So what I think is maybe this is not just a flu. Like this is this thing is fucking bad, and they're just not letting everybody know. If you notice, like every day they come out with new policies for us, and every one is like way more restricted.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're gradually giving us like worse and worse and worse and worse news, and they don't give it to us all at once because then
We'll
we'll
be able to handle it.
we won't be able to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So
And this-
I think this virus is like instant pneumonia, instant fever when it hits you, and
Nah,
I don't
because-
think a lot of people are gonna make it.
What about the mayor, dude? You see the Miami mayor? He got it. He was pretty fine.
Yeah,
bro.
but there's things you have to understand, right? Like you got the mayor, politicians, you have all these celebrities that have it, and they are gonna get a different level of care than you. You are uninsured. You're not going to get the same care as the mayor or the president or Kevin Durant or fucking, fuck Tom Hanks.
Well, let me tell you what. If that's the case, and I find out, I'm wreaking havoc because
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that
Well,
proper.
for sure,
care.
you'll be like withering away in the bed. So
Yeah.
not too much havoc will be reaped from you.
I mean, also like everyone has a different immune system. Everyone's gonna respond to this completely different. I mean, like there was that 7-year-old girl in the Bronx that got it, and she recovered just fine. And then you got other people like I don't know if you've seen. There was a video going around of this girl. She was recording from her hospital bed, and she looked crazy.
Yeah, you
She-
sent
she
it to
looked-
me.
Yeah,
That was a terrifying
Hold
video.
on, hold on.
Yeah,
That
what-
shit had me shook.
Pause. I heard that video was cap.
Nah.
I heard that video was months old.
Word?
That's what I heard.
even if it is months old, she's still suffering from the same.
But
Yeah,
I don't
because
know
she
if it's
did say
coronavirus,
the
though.
virus. Oh, we gotta bleep that out.
Okay.
That's all.
Just
don't,
saying.
Don't
that's
worry
just,
about that.
that's just-
Yeah,
it was
then
cap.
it's too late.
Yeah, I don't care
It's too late to bleep all
But just
of
another
it.
thing, remember the immune system, studies find out 80% of it is in your gut, so you got to eat well. No pound cake, no Walmart muffins, kombucha, fermented items, fermented fibers,
Yogurt?
Yep.
Oh, Greek
Take your
yogurt?
There you go.
probiotics.
probiotics.
And the government is
Immune
really
system.
the government is really trying to like knowledge people on this without letting fake news go out. Like our last video, like did you go and watch it? And it has like an actual thing to Corona underneath our video already. Like YouTube automatically knew what we were talking about, and they put a tab there so
Yeah.
you could knowledge yourself on what's really going on in the news.
It's just
Yeah.
so much information. I actually want to take this time out. Shout out to all the fans who reach out in the DMs and tell us we're doing a
Yeah.
great job and topics. We appreciate you guys.
For sure, we'll appreciate you guys for.
Yeah, man. Shout out
for all
to
of
shout out to everybody, man. That's what really keeps us going. Like I always feel like, man, nobody's watching us. Nobody cares about this podcast. This is just, but every day somebody reaches out and says something dope about the podcast.
Yeah,
it really
most
makes me
definitely.
proud.
I get it too.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
dope.
absolutely.
That's dope.
It is, and
It
I'm
takes time.
kind of like self-destructive sometimes. If things aren't going my way, if I don't see things, I'm like, oh fuck this.
The
Yeah.
We'll find something else to do, man. We'll do something else.
No, it
a lot
takes
of the
time.
younger
Yeah.
audience though that I reach, like dude, they don't say nothing. It's mostly like the like the older audience that I
Yeah.
see.
Because a lot of people are stuck in that crab in a bucket mentality.
Yeah, they don't want to.
It's
They
weird.
they watch it, they comment, but they don't want to, or they
Makes
don't
them-
comment.
Gives them that
but
funny feeling in their stomach. They don't like it.
they don't-
I
they
think
don't
as you
like
get
to-
older and you mature more, you get more into like podcasting and audiobooks and learning shit and knowledge. Not that we're like teaching anything. We're not kicking mad knowledge over here or really educating people. But what I'm trying to say is, like, when I get in my car, I rather listen to like something that enlightens me more than just a song that is ignorant as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
why it's hard when you guys recommend me movies, Netflix stuff. I can't It's hard for me to watch something more than 10 minutes that I'm not really interested in.
Well.
Movies, shows, shit like that.
Yeah,
YouTube's
for
what I watch. Anything I think of, I just YouTube it. That's what I watch. I feel like, how the hell do you make pizzas that day? I'll look how to make pizzas. How does, stuff work? You just Google it.
Now,
I'll
do you
YouTube
feel
it.
like you have like a short attention span?
I think that just YouTube has spoiled me.
Yeah,
Because I
for
just
sure.
really watch whatever comes up online.
Get straight
I'm
to
pretty
the
sure
point.
you guys do the same.
Oh,
thing.
YouTube
Because-
taught me
I do.
everything.
Because that's a thing. Like there's like studies that show like as the years progress, like the younger and younger people get, it's like
Like when I come in and Glizzy's on the
they
TV,
just-
he's watching every NBA YoungBoy video over and over and over.
Bruh, because I like to
You know?
learn for the
After-
edits, dude. I already learned a bunch of After Effects. I already learned how to edit off YouTube. Now, I already know pretty much what to do. Now, I need to watch videos, and if this person has a certain edit, I'll already know how to do it. I just need to watch it and see how to place
Shout
it.
out to
He's a
Glizzy working
savant.
on his craft.
he's
Yeah,
a
dude.
savant.
He's actually really talented.
Edit videos, record my own voice, and play
Yeah.
music.
The best editor.
fucking,
The best, the finest.
yeah, dude, they should be
Yes.
cutting me a check.
You think you guys think we're gonna go under martial law?
I hope not.
Yeah.
That'd be actually. You know what? Actually, I wouldn't mind if we go under martial law.
What?
At least because it would bother me. Like, damn. But if we go under martial law, I don't think martial law means you have to stay in your house 24/7. I think it's like, yo, you got a curfew at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. You can't leave no more. All right, that's fine because I still got time to go get food and stuff.
Get 'em.
An early bird gets the worm, so I'll go first.
Get them.
I understand where you're coming from on that because it's like I completely understand you. Now the flip side of that is now you live in a police state where the government tells you when you could go outside, not go outside, when you can go on the street, when you could kick the ball outside with your son. So a lot of
Yeah.
Americans are gonna have a problem with that.
That's not cute.
You know what I'm saying? And it's cool until they run down on you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, martial. Okay, so I got to be in the house. All right, so whatever. So you go outside to take down the trash, and then they pull up on you and ask you your paperwork and where the fuck you live at. And then they might be rude, and you'll be like, "Oh, who the fuck are you?" And now you have a problem, and you come inside like, "Yo, the fucking army just told me to shut the fuck up and get in my house." You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
They might try to
if
go
we
inside
if
your
we
house,
need
confiscate your
if
weapons.
Yeah, yeah. That also could happen. That's how they do the gun confiscation. They always do it under martial law. So
let me tell you what happened. You try to take my guns, I'm going down.
They're gonna
Like
knock on your door.
Scarface.
Where are your guns? Or the officer's gonna go, okay, they're upstairs.
Nah, dude,
They're over there.
I'm going down like
They're in the
Scarface.
safe.
I'm not gonna let. That's what they did in Cuba, dude. They're not about to do it in the U.S., dude. You're not gonna take my guns away. You're not doing none of that. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, hold up. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna come down. They're gonna murk me.
In this
But
culture,
I ain't gonna go
you'll
down
be,
like no.
You'll be surprised at what people will give up.
Nah, I'm not gonna give up no gun.
Yeah,
Not the gun. If they told me, yo, we need your microphone, fuck. All right.
So your ego and your gun is worth more than your life.
Dude, I'm fighting
'Cause that's
for
what
my
you're saying.
rights. There's a difference. My
Hey,
rights.
Glizzy. There
Obviously,
you go,
obviously,
Glizzy.
if you want to fight for your rights, is one thing. But in a police state, it's your gun, your rights, because we're in police state, or your life.
Yeah, but dude, if they're taking away our guns, dude, that's another ultimatum. Because
No, of
our
course.
guns, we
It's
have
not
the right.
okay,
the
but-
the right to bear arms is not the right to bear arms against each other. The right to bear arms is the right to bear arms against a corrupted government.
Of course,
So if they're trying to
of
take
course.
away my guns, in my mind, you're corrupt, and I'm fighting. I'm gonna fight for my rights because I'm not gonna live in a country where they control everything. I do.
Glizzy spitting heat. Pay attention.
And yeah,
I
All right,
can't-
but
I
if they
can't do
take
that.
away your guns and people are looting, they rob your house, how are you going to protect yourself and your family?
Exactly. Well,
Because
that's
the police
where
aren't
the
gonna
gun.
save you.
That's where the gun comes in handy as well.
course.
That's what
And
I'm
if they
saying.
take it away
Of
from you, what
course.
are you gonna do?
That's it, dude. They
what-
take away my gun, dude.
That's when you tell them, get off my lawn. But we're out of time right now. I want to thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you guys. We love y'all. God bless y'all. Good night. You want to say anything?
Nah, that's it. That's it.
YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, hit
For sure.
hit the notification
And
bell
listen
button.
to us on Spotify and iTunes.
Follow me, Celine.R6 and Celine Her Artist.
Cheer.
Here.
5-star podcast.